All right, hello Internet, this is Joe Donahue with Maury's Minnetonka Subaru, here to talk to you today about the Subaru STI Type RA. The Subaru STI, already a special vehicle in and of itself, is sort of the standard bearer for Subaru's rally-bred heritage, our turbocharged boxer engines, and our performance image. It's a halo car of sorts that attracts people to the brand. The STI Type RA takes that and turns it up to 11. It's a variety of changes, a sum of parts that make it a greater whole. We start with some cosmetic changes. We've got 19-inch BBS wheels that are specific to the model Type RA. They're lightweight, they got a great look to them. A gold wheel is also a Subaru heritage item. Very sticky summer performance rubber is wrapped around them. Then, in addition to the boxer engine that gives Subarus their low center of gravity for increased performance, we go one step further and there's a carbon fiber roof, which adds not only lightness but rigidity to the platform, dropping that center of gravity even lower, increasing handling. Last but not least, on the outside, you've got a carbon fiber high-mounted trunk wing here. This is a little bit different than the wing you see on a lot of standard STIs, mainly in the fact that it's adjustable. So there are a couple different positions you can place on this wing to change the amount of downforce and stability you get on the track. Very important for those that are actually going to track day these cars, which is what the STI is often used for and designed for. So that kind of sums up the exterior. There's also some touches. There's some vents here on the side for the rear braking sections. Moving on from the cosmetic changes, there's a few changes under the hood to this new STI as well. Some of the changes will carry on to the 2019 STI model that were debuted in this model Type RA. First, we've got some changes to the exhaust valves. They're now sodium filled to help increase exhaust flow. The engine has actually been retuned both the ECU and mechanically. It has different pistons that are stronger and lighter, and the retuned ECU combined with those and the increased exhaust flow ups power from 305 to 310 horsepower. Although, if any of you are on YouTube lately, there have been some dyno charts that may seem to claim Subaru underrated this slightly. So they're usually very cautious with that. But this is an excellent engine, maybe the swan song for the famous EJ 2.5 liter engine. It's been tried and true in the Subaru STI lineup for almost 20 years, but the future is uncertain. Engine changes could be taking place in the next generation. In addition to some of those engine changes, like we mentioned earlier, this is a track day special car. We highly anticipate that owners of this will be using it for that purpose. For that, Subaru has changed the gear ratios as well, especially in paying attention to third gear, increasing acceleration. For those of you that spend a lot of time on the track, you'll know that third gear is where you spend a lot of your time. Moving inside, there's some unique touches inside here as well. First and foremost, you've got the special edition number plate right here, denoting that it's Type RA. 391 of 500 is the one that we have on our lot. That denotes that there are only 500 models made, so you've got a very special car on your hands if you join this club. Inside, you've got the Recaro bucket seats that were debuted on the 2018 STI. Help hug you in a little bit when you do aggressive driving. Unique to the Type RA is also a suede felt imitation covered wrapping on the steering wheel. Increases grip, especially on the track when your hands tend to get a little sweaty. That prevents the wheel from slipping out of your hands. Underneath the car, there's also some changes that you can't see. It has Bilstein dampers to increase the chassis handling and rigidity as well. All again, purposed towards track use. Thanks for joining us today and watching this video, guys. The Subaru STI Type RA is really a special vehicle. A lot of small changes that add up to a big difference. In addition to being 68 pounds lighter, it's gonna have greater acceleration and greater performance. And then on top of that, you get that special feeling driving a limited edition model that not anyone can have. Thanks again for joining us. We're at Maury's Minnetonka Subaru. Come by for a test drive.